What's up, guys? Thunderous Truth here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a quest guide for a broken home. And this is actually not intended for those of you who are doing it your first time. I recommend the text guide if you're going to even use a guide for doing it your first time, which, by the way, I do not recommend that you use a guide getting this your first time. I would highly recommend to just enjoy the atmosphere that the quest has. Jagex has really did a great job with this quest, in my opinion. It's really enjoyable, especially your first time, and I definitely think that you should have your sounds on. You should be, getting in the mood for it. It's one of those kind of a quest. However, if you're doing this your second time and you want to complete those time challenges, the no death challenge and the only eat one food challenge, then this is the place to be. What I'm going to basically be doing is I'm going to be commentating over everywhere that I go, and you'll be able to follow my commentary, hopefully, and you won't have to watch the video to keep up. In other words, you'll just be able to play along with me, and I'm going to give all of the audio cues that you need in order to keep up with me. I'm going to do my best to make it so that even if you have Ormod in a particular place where I don't get Ormod, you'll be able to keep up with me. That's what I'm going to try to do my best doing. Alright? Try to mentally keep in mind, though, if you're falling behind, the directions that I'm giving, just so that you are able to catch up with me, because eventually I'm going to get Ormod, and once in a while I'm going to be taking a moment to get past Ormod. So, there's definitely going to be moments, and if you don't know who Ormod is, that's the name of the ghost that sometimes is at the door. So, yeah, sometimes I'm going to be falling behind simply because of that. So it's one thing that I can't control. It's completely random. So hopefully I'll do my best to make it so that there's enough of a delay between my directions so that you're able to follow. The other thing is that there is one moment in this quest where you will not be able to listen to me live. That is the book puzzle. It is random for everybody, so therefore nobody can complete it in the same period of time. What I'm actually going to do is I will say during the video, please pause now. I'm going to be doing the book puzzle, and resume once you finish the book puzzle, and then it'll just keep going from there. Alright, everything else, though, it's just going to be straight up live commentary as I go through the house, step by step what I'm doing, so you'll just be able to listen and do your run of the house, and you'll be able to get that less than 37 mark. Alright? One thing I may decide to do, I'm not sure yet, is try to have it so that in a little screen somewhere in the upper left, upper right, lower left, I'm not sure where exactly, that I include a map of where I am in any given room so you're able to catch up if you've somehow fallen behind. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that. I'm not great with editing, and that's a lot of work. So, yeah, again, I'm not sure if I'll do that, but if I do, you'll obviously know right away whether I did or didn't. So apologies if it's not there, but just something to kind of have a heads up for in case I feel like doing it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the door now, and I'm going to enter now, starting the challenge. Okay. And you should be viewing the cutscene with the ghostly waif now. Go ahead, go to your southwest section of the mansion main floor. It should be to the west of the stairs, and it's going to take you into a dining room. Now go ahead and head over to the northwest door of this dining room, and now go west, immediately west, and you should be in the room with the servant. And then you're going to go ahead and pick up the Raven key and the clock hands, and then exit to the east. Now go south again, back into the dining room, and then walk 2 steps south and use the clock hands on the grandfather clock. Make sure that you get the eye gem from the clock, and then go back into the door to the north. Once you're back into the corridor, go all the way east to the very end, and unbolt the door and re-enter into the lobby. Once you're in the lobby, go to the northeast door of the lobby. Unlock that with the Raven key, and then go ahead and enter. You should see a cutscene with a ghostly young boy. Once that cutscene finishes, go ahead and enter the door to the south, which should go ahead and take you into an office-like area. Then go ahead and enter the door to the east. At this point, you should be doing the book puzzle. Go ahead and pause the video and then resume once you have finished. Good luck. Once you're finished with the book puzzle, go ahead and exit to the door to the west, back into the office, and then go north back into the corridor. Once you're back in the corridor, go ahead and go to the end at the east, and go ahead and enter that door. Then go ahead and go to the end of that corridor all the way north. Enter the door to your immediate west. Should be a single door. And this should take you into the armory. I'm going to go ahead and wait 5 seconds just to make sure that you're here, and then I'm going to start solving the armory. Okay, push the statue to your west. Walk 2 steps south, push the statue to your east. Walk 1 step south, statue to your west. 2 steps south, statue to your east. Statue to your south. 1 step north and then 2 steps west, and then the statue to your south. And then lastly, the statue to your east. Go ahead and take that eye gem, make sure you have 4, and then exit back into the main corridor. Now go ahead and go up the stairs to your northwest once you're out of the armory. Once you're up the stairs, you're going to go ahead and enter that door to the east. You're going to have to give me 1 moment to get rid of the ghost. Okay, so up the stairs, then into the door to the east, going in now. You should see a cutscene of two ghost children running down the hallway. Go ahead and go down the door to the east, all the way at the end of the hallway. You should be in another corridor that has 2 doors to the south. Enter the door that is southwest. Search Ingram's research notes. You can close them the second that you open them, and you should get the spider key as well as a fragment of Ormod's spell. Exit back to the main corridor once you have both. Now go all the way northwest, back in from the door that you came in. You should be in a corridor with 2 lights. Go all the way west at the end of that corridor, and enter the door on the west wall. Now go south and unbolt the door, and then enter. You should be in the upstairs of the main lobby. Now go ahead and go all the way west. Don't go down the stairs, just go all the way west. Unlock that door with the spider key. Once you're in this corridor, go ahead and go south. Go into the door immediately south. Search the dead butler, or servant rather, and make sure you get the eye gem from him. At this point, you should have 5 eye gems. Now go ahead and enter the door to the west. Pull back the curtain. And then search the faceless servant for the statue key. Once you have the statue key, go ahead and go east and then north back into the main hallway. You're going to have to give me one moment because I have ore mod. Once you're back into the main hallway, go northwest. Enter the door to the northwest. You have to give me one moment again. But once you're in that hallway to the northwest, go all the way north into the door northeast. It's the only other door in that hallway. Once there, enter the door that is in the center of the hallway, ignoring the ghost boy. You should unlock this with the statue key. Once inside, pick up the iGem, go ahead and use it on the statue. You can just spam click the statue twice, and then proceed to the door west. I'm not actually going to commentate through this whole section. Just go ahead and investigate all the statues twice, and then keep going further until you get to the scythe key. Once you have the scythe key, you're going to go ahead and exit all the way back into the main hallway. I'm going to go ahead and do this at the same time as you, and once I'm back in the hallway, I'll start commentating again. Okay, I'm back in the hallway. I'm going to go ahead and wait a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to continue. Alright, go ahead and proceed west once back in the hallway. Then make your way all the way south. Now go far east and enter the door on the east wall. This should take you back into the main lobby upstairs. Now go all the way east and unlock the door on the east wall. Okay? Do not go down the stairs. Unlock the door on the east wall with the scythe key. Once in the corridor with 4 doors, well 5 if you include the one you came in from, go into the southeast door, far southeast. Ignore all other doors. This should take you into the shrine room. Once here, investigate the shrine. Make sure you get the piano key and the skull key. Open up the chest, get some mystery meat, and then exit. You should hear a scream once you exit. Go ahead and go to the west door on the west wall and peek through it. Once you've peeked through that door, go back and then go to the northeast door of this hallway. Northeast door. You should unbolt it. Enter. Go ahead and go all the way to the northwest door of this hallway. Now go to the end of this hallway and enter the door on the west wall west. Now go down the stairs and then head as far east as you can go in this hallway and enter the door to the southeast, as far southeast as you can go. This hallway explodes, so make sure you spam click the door to the southwest. If you have ore mod, you can peek safely and then enter. Just make sure that you're spam clicking so you take the least amount of damage as possible. Now, once you're in this corridor, go towards the west door on the west wall, but do not enter yet. This will take you back to the main lobby, which is now dangerous. You're going to go ahead Once you enter this door, you're going to go all the way west to the northwest door on the ground floor of the lobby. I'm going to go ahead and enter the west door on the west wall now. I'm in the main lobby. I'm running directly west into the door northwest. Once you've done that, go ahead and enter the door that is in the center of the hallway on the north wall. Now enter the room immediately east to you and search Ormod's scribblings. You can close them the second you open them. Now go back to the main corridor. At this point, you should have a grand piano key, 2 scroll fragments, and some mystery meat in your inventory. Now go to the north door of this hallway. You're going to have to give me 1 second because I have Ormod. Okay, once you've entered, enter the door to the west, immediate west. Go ahead and play the grand piano so that you'll fix it, and then enter the hidden door in the southwest and immediately search the skeleton in the southeast corner of the room. Make sure that you get the eye gem from him before exiting. Oops, I almost didn't get it. Alright, once you're back in the piano room with the eye gem from the skeleton, go ahead and go back to the corridor through the door to the east. You have to give me 1 moment because I got Ormod again. Alright, go into the door that is far southeast in this corridor. As far southeast as you can go. You should be in a room that has a door and some stairs. Go ahead and go down these stairs now. Once you're downstairs, enter the door that is northwest on the west wall. Northwest, west wall. Go ahead and search the butler and make sure you get the cleaver key before exiting back to that main room. Now enter the door that is east on the north wall. Skip the door that's west on the north wall. This should be unlocked with the cleaver key. Now go ahead and work your way through the knife room. I'm going to go ahead and do it as quickly as I possibly can, but I will wait once I've entered the door in the southeast section of this room. Make sure that you're walking, by the way. Okay, now I'm in the cauldron room. I'm going to go ahead and wait 5 seconds just to make sure that you're here. Okay, go ahead and enter the door immediately east. You're going to be going in a clockwise motion. And search the chest of drawers to find a large pipette, and then exit back into the cauldron room. Now once again, going in a clockwise motion, you're going to go into the door immediately east with the pig. Go ahead and use the large pipette on the pig. Make sure you go through all the dialogue until the large pipette is turned into a large pipette of pig bile, as disgusting as that is. Alright. Then exit back into the cauldron room. Then enter the door, again going clockwise east on the east wall. And then search the furnace and go through the dialogue until you get some human ashes. Okay, once you have the human ashes, you can go back into the main door. And then go all the way west to the cauldron and use the large pipette of pig bile on there as well as the human ashes, and then use the large pipette on the cauldron. You should get an alkaline concoction. Once you have the alkaline concoction, go ahead and use that on the door immediately south of you. Once you've done this, go ahead and enter that door. If you have sounds on, I highly recommend turning them off at this point. Go ahead and enter the door to the west, immediately west. Should say there's loud continuous screaming. Go ahead and enter. Investigate the frozen servant and make sure that you get the key from her. It's the first option both times. It should be the doll key. Go ahead and go east back into the hallway, and then go immediately east, ignoring the other door in that hallway. Alright? You should be in a room with a ladder in it. Go ahead and take a key from the hooks. And before we go up the ladder, I'm going to go ahead and real quickly tell you what we're going to do. So again, do not go up the ladder yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go up the ladder. We're going to be in the main lobby, go up the stairs, and then go immediately west. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, we're going to do that now. Go up the ladder. You should be in the main lobby. Now go up the main stairs as quickly as possible, and then enter the door immediately west of you. I'm going to go ahead and wait a moment so that you guys can catch up, or we can be synced together. Alright, once you're in this hallway, go ahead and go all the way west. Unlock the door with the doll key and enter. Go up the stairs. Ignore the boy. You do not have to talk to him. Just get the tusk key and then go back down the stairs. Now exit east back into the hallway. Go immediately north. And then once you're in this hallway, go ahead and go to the only other door, which is northeast. Now go far southeast in this hallway, ignoring the center door. Go all the way far southeast. Unlock it with the tusk key. This part's kind of self-explanatory, but go ahead and investigate the bust. Once the trap door opens, go down. Investigate the thief. Make sure that you get the eye gem from him. You should have 2 at this point. Go back up the ladder. Then exit back into the hallway. And now go into that center door of the hallway. It should be on the south wall, center door. It should take you back into these statues rooms. Just go all the way to the end, like you did last time, except now that we have the 2 eyes for the final statue, we're going to go ahead and put those eyes in, and then go into the hidden door on the wall. Okay, so I'm there now. I'm going to put the 2 eyes in. I'm going to open up this hidden door, and then I'm going to immediately investigate the or take from the Shrine of the Sun. Skip through the dialogue until you get the mother's hairbrush, and then make your way all the way back into the main hallway. Okay, so I'm back in the main hallway now. I'm going to go ahead and wait a moment just to make sure everybody's caught up. Alright, once you're back in the hallway, go into the door to your west. Then go to the door south. and then enter the door to your immediate west back into that nursery tower. Go up the stairs, and this time you are going to talk to the little ghost boy. Go ahead and skip through all the dialogue as quickly as you can. If you hear me clicking a lot or hitting the space bar a lot, that's what that is. Okay, so for this next part, I'm still watching the cutscene, but for this next part, you're gonna have to listen to me on where to go. You might even want to watch the video very temporarily just because I'm gonna show it on the map. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be, and again, do not do this now, we're gonna be going through the door to our east, running to the end of that hallway all the way east. Then we're going to be going all the way northeast of the main lobby and entering the door that's to the east but on the north wall. Then we're going to be going northeast, skipping the staircase. We're not going to go down. We're going to go into this door here, northeast, and then we're going to go immediately south. If you just want to check really quickly on your map and make your own path, it's the master chamber. We're going to the master chamber. So I'm going to go ahead and do this run right now. I'm going to go ahead and exit the door to the east. Should be in the hallway. Immediately run as fast as I can east to the end. Go to the door east. I should be in the main lobby now. I'm going to go all the way northeast. I'm not going to move the butler. I'm just going to go on the door to the northeast of that hallway. Then I'm going to go to the door northeast here. Without going down the stairs, just ignore them, and then I'm going to spam click on this door to the south so that I don't get killed by this stupid monster. Alright, you should be in a room with a bedroom. I'm going to go ahead and heal up. Now go ahead and go open the cupboard once you're in here, and then climb down. And then go immediately west down this corridor. As you're going down the corridor, you're going to see the peephole. Make sure you peep into the peephole. You have to do this. Alright? All you have to do is peep, and then you can just immediately go back. Now, continue your way back down towards west. Open that door to the west. It should unbolt. Enter. Now go to the end of this hallway northeast and enter that door. You should have, well, I have around 10 minutes left based off of how I did the book challenge. Alright. Now go down the stairs to the east. Then go to the door to the east. It should be should just open now. It should say that you were able to go through because of the peephole symbols. And then go down the stairs right next to you. Now you're going to come into a small puzzle room. In order to solve the puzzle, just push the south statues. All you have to do is move the south statue, then the second most south statue, and then the second north statue. Okay? If you're not sure what I'm doing, just look at the video real quick. Once you've moved the statues into this order, then go ahead and step on the middle and the door will open. I'm going to give you 1 moment to catch up. Okay, go ahead and descend the stairs once you've finished that. Then go northwest down the stairs. And at this point, I'm just going to say keep going down, alright? So go down the stairs again. At this point, you should be at a pit. I'm going to go ahead and use the mountaining gear in order to go down the pit. Yes, climb down the rope. You should be in this big pit now. Go ahead and go east. This will take you into the asylum. At this point, you're going to want to go east and search the reception desk. Make sure you get neighbor's notes on insanity as well as the chains key. You need both of these things. Now go ahead and enter the door to your north. And then enter the door northeast. Now go as far east as you can, all the way east. And then enter the door on the east wall. It should unlock with the chains key. Now go to the only other door in this hallway, which should be southeast. Go as far east as you can go and enter the door to the east. And now go ahead and enter the cell immediately to your south. You should be picking up the dagger key at this point. Once you've picked up the dagger key, go ahead and go northwest and exit through the door to the west. You're basically going back the way you came from, okay? Go west all the way and enter the door to the west. Again, go to the only other door in the hallway, northwest at this point. Just making our way back through from where we came. Now go all the way west and enter the door on the west wall. Now go all the way south and enter the door on the south wall. And then exit the asylum by going into the door all the way west. At this point, you should be back into the pit room. Go ahead and climb up the rope. Once you're up the rope, go ahead and go up the stairs. Then north and then up the stairs again. Now south and up the stairs again. Just making your way all the way back up. You should be in the puzzle room, going all the way west and then south and then up those stairs. Go through the door to the west. Then go up these stairs. You should be in the room that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors in it and 2 staircases. Go ahead and go up those staircases. And then at this point, I'm going to go ahead and real quickly outline the strategy we're going to go ahead and use. Alright, so listen carefully or watch the video at this point. Don't worry, 5 minutes is plenty. Go north, and you go north, then southwest, then south, then east, up the stairs. You're going to go east, move the servant, go through that door, and then go immediately south. Alright, that's the path. I'm going to go ahead and do that now so that we are able to make it on time. So go north, then southwest, then south, then east, up the staircases in the center of the room. Go ahead and move the servant to the east. Enter that door and then go to your immediate south. Alright? Okay, so once you're inside of this last bedroom, it should be the one where Ingram is. Go ahead and search his rantings by the bed. You can close them the second you open them. Combine the scroll fragments. You should have the break curse spell, and that's basically going to be the rest. That's going to be the whole quest. You can exit the door to the north. If you want to be safe, just go all the way to the end of the hallway to the east, and then go ahead and use that spell on the monster. Now go ahead and spam click through all of your dialogue as usual. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And the timer is still going to be clicking down at this point, which is kind of a pain if you ask me. But, you know, whatever. It kind of is what it is. Come on, just get through the dialogue. You can pick whatever option, by the way, in terms of what happens with Ore mod. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, now go ahead, once you've gotten through the dialogue with whatever this thing is, Sinetikius, go ahead and exit the door to the west back into the main lobby. You're going to go down the stairs, and then all you have to do is talk it to Leonin, whatever his name is, in order to finish the quest. Alright? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I had a lot of fun, showing you guys what to do. As you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and let the timer run out. I just want to make sure that the timer even does still tick down uh, after you've actually killed the monster or whatever, cured it of its curse. So, but yeah, there's plenty of time remaining. We did fine. And I hope you guys were able to keep up with this. I hope I actually was able to commentate this accurately. It was not easy for me at times. I will say that much about it. It certainly has its challenges, but I did enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And good luck with your own quest. Thanks for watching.